Hi everybody, hello, it's Alfie Malone here with the big juicy quiz. It's Wednesday and boy, have we got some fun for you tonight. I don't know, have we? The usual rules apply. No Googling, no Kahooting unless it's with your teammates, and no cavorting. Thank you very much. We have 100 points on offer tonight. That means 5 rounds plus some bonus questions where you can win some easy peasy big bonus points. Did you know it's National Cheese Lovers Day? Oh yes. Did you know it's National DJ Day? Oh yes. I am just preparing you for the type of questions that might come up. So grab yourself a pen, a piece of paper, and some teammates to scratch your heads with. And all your favourites are back. Plus some rather unusual words that I don't know how to say. So let's begin with round number 1. Bits and Bobs is back. For anybody watching in colour, that means general knowledge, just with a better name. So 10 questions, 1 point for each correct answer, like it says there. Question number 1. On what part of your body would you wear a deer stalker? On what part of your body would you wear a deer stalker? Clean answers only, if you please. Oh, hello to everybody watching in Mar-a-Lago tonight. Tuning in again, I see. Question number 2, and I will recap them all, so if you're late joining, don't worry. Question 2. The condition hepatitis affects which organ in the body? The condition hepatitis affects which organ in the body? Pretty straightforward so far, I think you will agree. Question number 3. In the Bible, who had sons called Ham, Shem, and Japheth? I swear he puts these words in just to get me wound up every week. Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Who had those 3 sons? They're in the Bible. Now, if you don't know, we have an expression here at the Big Juicy Quiz. It's always worth a guess. In Cockney rhyming slang, how much is a monkey? In Cockney rhyming slang, how much is a monkey is your next question. I could see a few people have just joined us, so I will recap. Question 1, on which part of the body would you wear a deer stalker? Question 2, the condition hepatitis affects which organ in the human body? Question 3, in the Bible, who had sons called Ham, Shem, and Japheth? And question 4, in Cockney rhyming slang, how much is a monkey? You must have heard it on EastEnders. Your son is a monkey. Which leads us on to question 5. Helena is the state of which US is the capital of which US state? Helena. 51 to choose from. Question number 6. Kabbalah is an offshoot of which religion? Kabbalah is an offshoot of which religion? If my memory serves me correctly, Madonna was a Kabbalah. She might still be, I don't know. But it's an offshoot of which religion? Question 7. What's the term for a male rabbit? What do you call a male rabbit? I don't mean like Tom or Fred. What's the term for a male rabbit? Question number 8. Who wrote the Peter Rabbit books? See, seamless segue there. Who wrote the Peter Rabbit books? I swear that sausage is moving. If you like that, have a go at this one. Which crop is attacked by the boll weevil? Which crop is attacked by the boll weevil? Go on, write something down. Have a guess. Have a guess. It's always worth a guess. And how about who was the first ever UK winner of I'm a Celebrity? Get me out of here. Who was the first ever UK winner of I'm a Celebrity? And those be your 10 questions to have a good think about. I will recap them all in just a second. So, bits and bobs is our first round, and here they are again. Number 1, on what part of your body would you wear a deer stalker? Number 2, the condition hepatitis affects which organ or misses of the human body? Question number 3, in the Bible, who had sons called Ham, Shem and Japheth? Japheth. Number 4, in Cockney rhyming slang, how much is a monkey? Number 5, Helena is the state capital of which state in the United States? Number 6, Kabbalah is an offshoot of which religion? Number 7, what's the term for a male rabbit? Number 8, who wrote the Peter Rabbit books? Number 9, which crop is attacked by the boll weevil? And number 10, who was the first ever celebrity UK winner of I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? Those are your first 10 questions, 1 point available for each correct answer. Now the big question is, do you want some easy bonus questions? Oh, yes please. We'll try this then. For 10 points, which 4 states in the United States share a land border with Mexico. You must get all 4 to get the 10 points. I'm being ruthless. So there are 4 states that share a border with the United States and Mexico. I want all 4, please. And I think you might need a bit of this. I'm pretty sure that will have prompted some debate, but hopefully not too much Googling. Thank you very much. So 10 points if you get that one right. It's worth a guess. Right then, moving on to round number 2. It's National Cheese Lovers Day. Oh yes it is. So I've got 10 cheeses for you. Okay. There's pictures of 10 cheeses, and you need to tell me which cheese is which. Are you ready? Number 1. Name that cheese. That's what number 1 looks like. Name that cheese. How about number 2? What do you think that one is? Very different, I think you'll agree. Who thought of this game? Name that cheese. Number 3 on National Cheese Lovers Day looks a bit like that. That one's quite familiar. So's my neighbour, but we won't go into that. Your 4th cheese is coming up, and your 4th cheese looks like that. Which cheese is it, is the question. I think so far they're pretty straightforward, don't you? Maybe a little bit of debate on one of them, but here's your 5th cheese. It's that one there. Little bit more tricky. I have tried to give you some clues. So which cheese do you think that is? Right then, let's see how you get on with the next one. Number 6 looks like that. Again, I've been super helpful with the way it is displayed. I think you'll agree. There's an awful lot of cheese to eat in the Malone house this week. Your next cheese is coming up. Your next cheese is that one there. Cheese number 7, as we like to call it. A little bit of a crust there. Does that help or hinder you? Let's see how you do with number 8. Number 8 is this one. Name that cheese. And number 9 is that one. Oh, very similar to one we've had before. But can you work out the difference? That's cheese number 9. If you've just joined us, it's National Cheese Lovers Day. And so we are naming cheeses. I know. Don't ask. Your 10th and final cheese looks a bit like that. So there are 10 cheeses for you to name. Have a little think. Make sure you've got some sort of answer for all of them, and I'll give you a quick recap. So it's National Cheese Lovers Day. There are 10 cheeses up for grabs. And all you have to do is name them. 1 point for each one you get right. Number 1 is that one there. Sort of soft and got a white covering to it. Number 2 is that one there. Bit holy. Bit of a light brown crust, he said, sounding like a cheese expert. Number 3 needs no introduction. Number 4 looks a bit like that. Number 5 is that one. Slightly more tricky, I would reckon. Number 6 is that one. It's obviously had something done to it that will help you guess which cheese it is. Number 7 is that one there. The bit of a crust on the top that's quite thick. Number 8 looks like a piece of cake. Number 9. And your final cheese on National Cheese Lovers Day is that one there. And all you have to do is to name them. And for 10 bonus points, the cheese Caravani, say it how you like, is made from the milk of which animal? Caravane, Caravani, Caravane. But which animal does the milk come from to make that cheese? It's worth 10 points. I know. If you know, that's easy money. Right then, moving on to round number 3 on the big juicy quiz. Who dissed then? As it's National Disc Jockey Day, I'm going to show you the pictures of 10 disc jockeys. Now, this is a little bit tricky because obviously you don't usually see them, you only hear them. And I want to know who they are. So, number 1, who dissed then? Got himself in the news quite a bit last year, but can you remember his name? Oh, my pen's stopped working. Would you Adam and Eve it? Right. I shall scratch them off now. Number 2. Who is this? There's a blast from the past. But who is it? Okay. I'll give you a clue. I will accept any of his names, because he's rather fond of changing them. So it's National DJ Day, but which DJ is this? Number 3 looks like that. This will split up the age groups nicely, won't it? Which DJ is that? Number 4, on National Disc Jockey Day, which disc jockey is posing there? And if he's watching, I do apologise, it's the only photo I could get. Right then, try your luck at number 5. Number 5 looks like that. A little clue. I had a chat with this gentleman quite recently. I guess that depends if you're in the Alfie Malone fan club, you'd know all about that. But which DJ is it? About number 6, name that DJ. Good face for radio. Number 7 looks like that. Is number 8. The godfather of DJs, but what's his name? Yeah, I'm sure someone in your team knows who that is. Number 9. I always get this one confused with the other one. But will you? And top of the shop, your last DJ on National DJ Day is that one there. What's his name? So there are 10 DJs for you to have a little ponder on. I need their full name if you can, or if they're known by a tag, that will do as well. So it's National DJ Day. I have 10 DJs for you to work out. Here's a quick recappy on them. Number 1 is that man there. Number 2 is that young man there who has a few different names. Any of them will do. Number 3, full name please. Number 4. Number 5, this young lady. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. All right. Number 9. And number 10. There you go. 10 DJs for you to have a good old guess at. And would you like 10 bonus points? Of course you would. So answer me this. Who was the first DJ on Radio... Oh, there's a 1 missing. Radio 1. when it started, not on radio. Who was the first DJ on Radio 1? I'll put my finger there. Radio 1. And for those watching colour, there's a little hint on the screen. Who was the first DJ heard on Radio 1 when it started? If you know, it'll get you 10 bonus points. Right then, my quiz lovers, moving on to Caught on Film. Okay. I am going to give you a line from a film, and you have to tell me which film it comes from. Okay? So I shall attempt my best acting. Okay, which film do these lines come from? Number 1, you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Name the movie. You're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. I think you'll agree my acting is almost as good as my singing. Number 2, you talking to me? Are you talking to me? You talking to me? A little clue, we spoke about this film last week. Number 3, name the movie. Name the movie. You had me at hello. I'll try that again. Right, you had me at hello. But which movie does that come from? Sounds like a girly film. Number 4, Toto, I've got a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. They were obviously feeling very generous when they wrote these questions. Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore, but which movie is it from? Number 5, nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Which movie do you reckon that's from? Number 6, man who catch fly with chopsticks, accomplish anything. Man who catch fly with chopstick, accomplish anything. Yeah. Man who catch chopstick. Number 7, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. I'll try that again, done like the character in the movie. Here we go. There you go. That's the best acting I could do. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse is number 7. Number 8, I'll have what she's having. I'll have what she's having. Name the film. Yeah, that's the one that'll drive you all nuts, that will. If you are just joining us, don't forget you can recap all of our quizzes at cheermeup.co.uk and on our Facebook page. They're all there in all their glory. We're on round number 4, question number 8, and now question number 9. Name the movie that this comes from. If you build it, he will come. If you build it, he will come. I would act this out, but I've never seen the film. If you build it, he will come. Which movie does that come from? And your last movie for tonight to name Infamy. Infamy, they've all got it infamy. Name the movie. This is one of those ones where there's going to be some wild guesses going on, I think. There's your 10 movies. Have a quick think about those and then I'll give you a quick recap. Right then, your chance to jot down something just in case you haven't got an answer in the slot, because it's always worth a guess. Number 1, you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Number 2, you talking to me? You talking to me? Number 3, you had me at hello. Number 4, Toto, I've a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Name the movie. Number 5, nobody puts baby in a corner. Number 6, man who catch fly with chopstick accomplish anything. Number 7, I'm going to make him an offer he can refuse. Number 8, I'll have what she's having. And number 9, if you build it, he will come. No sniggering at the back, thank you very much. Number 10, infamy, they've all got it in for me. Which leads me nicely on to your chance to win 10 bonus points with the bonus question, who was in the most Carry On films? 10 points for a correct answer. Right? There were lots of them. One person was in more than anybody else. But who was it? So that would get you 10 bonus points if you know the answer. Go on, have a guess. It's always worth a guess. Right then, everybody's least favourite or favourite, depending on whether you're a music lover, round. It's time for Out of Tune Alfie. Now, if you're new to the quiz, Out of Tune Alfie is where you'll hear 10 songs sung by me. And all I need is the song and the original artist. The twist is I can't sing. So, all the best. Number 1. We're leaving together, but still it's farewell. Turn up the speakers. And maybe we'll come back to earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame. Blimey, it's a long one. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? Boom, 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 boom. 1 point for the song and 1 point for the original artist. This is usually the point of the night where the viewing figures plummet. Okay. 2 points up for grabs on every question. Name the singer, name the song. Your second one sounds a bit like this. I can't remember the tune, hang on. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. Yeah, easy in that. Yeah, dead easy. Dead easy. I mean, I almost gave it away to you. I'll do it one more time, would you? Yeah, okay. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. Right then, from the sublime to the ridiculous. And the stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're a mirror. No? Okay then. And the stars in the sky don't mean nothing to you. They're a mirror. Don't start me. That's why it's called Alpha. Tune Alfie. It's meant to be out of tune. Number 4. Between you and me, I can honestly say that things could only get better. As you could probably tell, I don't know this one very well. Between you and me, I can honestly say that things can only get better. Between you and me, I can honestly say that things can only get better. That was better. That was... No, all right then, perhaps not. But maybe it helped just a little bit. Between you and me, I can honestly say that things can only get better. It's not in my key, that's what it is. Not in my key. It's not in my decade either. Right, number 5. You should know you're falling into friction. I can tell you're on some foolish mission. You should know, no. You should know you're falling into fiction. I can tell you're on some foolish mission. Dum, 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 dum. It's not as easy as it looks, you know, when you can't sing for toffee. Right then, number 6. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see this. I'll do that again, without the vodka. Maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see what's behind. It's quite a more modern one. Yes, you got it. Thank goodness for that. For those of you who haven't, one last time. Maybe I'm foolish and maybe I'm blind, thinking I see through this and see what's behind. 1 point for the singer, 1 point for the song. Number 7. Here we go. This hit that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. Oh, easy peasy. This hit that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. This hit that white gold. That, you get the idea. Right, number 9. I hope you're getting these. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Name the singer, name the song. Yes, if you're just tuning in, this is the round where somebody who can't sing, that's me, tries to sing lyrics from songs and you have to guess what they are. And we're up to number 9. Streets like a jungle, so call the police. Following the herd, down to Greece. You see, this round's called Out of Tune Alfie. I'm Alfie and I'm out of tune. And you have to guess what the song is. Streets like a jungle, so call the police. Following the herd down to Greece. Right then, you'll be pleased to know this is the last one. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. That's all you're getting. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. 1 point for the singer, 1 point for the song. Right, while I recover, you can have a quick think and then we'll go back through them without the singing. So, Out of Tune Alfie, 20 points up for grabs, 1 point for the singer, 1 point for the song. Number 1, we're leaving together, but still it's farewell. And maybe we'll come back to earth, who can tell? I guess there is no one to blame, we're leaving ground, will things ever be the same again? Number 2, I never meant to cause you any sorrow, I never meant to cause you any pain. And that's not just from my singing. Number 3, and the stars in the sky, they don't mean nothing to me. They're a mirror. Number 4, between you and me, I can honestly say that things can only get better. Not with the singing, but maybe everything else. Number 5, you should know you're falling into fiction. I can tell you're on some foolish mission. Number 6, maybe I'm foolish, maybe I'm blind, thinking I can see through this and see you're behind. What's behind? Number 7, this hit that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. Number 8, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. Number 9, streets like a jungle, so call the police, following the herd down to Greece. And number 10, coming out of my cage, been doing just fine. 10 songs for you to write down the answers to, and that will be your 20 points available from the round Out of Tune Alfie. The answers are coming up, so have a quick look back through your answers, and if you've got any gaps, put something down quickly. Right then, the big juicy quiz, and it's time for your answers. Let's put you out of your misery. Okay. First up, it was the bits and bobs round. General knowledge, if you like. There's 1 point on offer for each correct answer. On what part of your body would you wear a deer stalker? The answer being your head, because it's a hat. Number 2, the condition hepatitis affects which organ of the human body? The answer is the liver. Number 3, in the Bible, the man who had sons called Ham, Shem and Japheth was Noah. If you wrote Noah's wife, you get a point, all right? Don't want to be accused of being sexist here. Number 4, in Cockney rhyming slang, a monkey is worth 500 quid. Number 5, Helena is the state capital of Montana. Number 6, Kabbalah is an offshoot of Judaism. The term for a male rabbit, well, that is a buck. The author of the Peter Rabbit books, well, that was Beatrix Potter. And the crop that is attacked by the boll weevil, it's cotton. Oh, who wrote something else? Oh dear. Cotton's the right answer. And number 10, the winner of I'm a Celebrity, the UK version, was Tony Blackburn. So there's your bits and bobs answers. 1 point for each correct answer. It must be correct. All right, you can't correct it as you go along. And your bonus question, you had to get all 4 states that border Mexico and the United States of America. And if you wrote down California, Arizona, New Mexico and Texas, you got 10 points. If you didn't write all 4, you get nothing. I know. Ruthless this week. All right, California, Arizona, New Mexico and Texas will get you 10 big bonus points. Round number 2, it's National Cheese Lovers Day, and there were 10 cheeses for you to name. That was the first one. What did you write down? If you wrote down Brie, you're correct. Who wrote down the other one? Number 2 was that one. Bit more tricky, but if you wrote down Emmental, you know what I mean. Emmental. Right, number 3 is that one there. And if you didn't get that, where have you been? That's cheddar cheese. It wasn't a trick question, simple as that, cheddar. Number 4, it was cut into cubes. What was it? Feta. Number 5 was that one there, which was ricotta cheese. Number 6, under the grill, well, I can only think of one, halloumi. Number 7, with the big crust on the top, was you did this on purpose. And this was your next one. It's a big brown coating on it. If you wrote down manchego, and the other soft one was that one there, and that was the other one, camembert. And then number 10 looked like that. What did you write down? Because the answer is mozzarella. So there are your 10 cheeses for National Cheese Lovers Day. How many did you get right? It was worth a guess. Right then, your bonus question. This was worth 10 points. Did you know the answer? The cheese caravane. Caravane. It comes from the milk of the camel. Don't get the hump if you didn't get it right. Just me. Camel. If you wrote camel, that's the answer. Right then, it's as well as National Cheese Lovers Day, it's National Disc Jockey Day. Both on the same day. Cheesy disc jockeys. Here we go then. Number 1 was Jordan North. He was on the old I'm a Celebrity. See, it all links together when you think about it. Number 2. Right then, what did you write? Did you write Norman Cook? Did you write Fatboy Slim? Well, either of them get you a point. How about this one? Channel 4 lovers will have got that. That's Alex Zane. Number 4, he's far too qualified to be a DJ. It's Dr. Neil Fox. I don't think he is a real doctor, though. Number 5, Madam's Mr. Scott Mills. Number 6, A Good Face for Radio. Steve Wright is the answer. Number 7, hello. That's Sarah Cox. Number 8, the godfather of all disc jockeys, Alan Fluff Freeman. All right, not half. And number 9 was Zoe Ball. And top of the shop, number 10, flicking his clipboard, it's Dermot O'Leary. So those were your 10 radio disc jockeys for National Disc Jockey Day. How many did you get right? Now for 10 bonus questions, and I was trying to be very helpful with the little clue I gave you here. Who was the first DJ on Radio 1? Remember, it should say 1. If you're watching on recap, 1, Radio 1. And the answer is Tony Blackburn again. Here's a first. The answer to 2 bonus questions is the same. Tony Blackburn. Right then, our next round was called Caught on Film. Lines from a film, but which film were they from? So number 1, you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. That's The Italian Job. Number 2, you talking to me? You talking to me? It was in last week's quiz. Taxi Driver. Number 3, you had me at hello. Did you remember? Did you remember? Jerry Maguire. Number 4, Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. That's The Wizard of Oz. And number 5, nobody puts baby in a corner. Weirdly enough, that's Dirty Dancing. Her name's Baby, you see. Someone had to explain that one to me. Right, man who can't fly with chopstick accomplish anything was number 6, and the answer is The Karate Kid. Who went for a guess on that one then? Right, number 7, I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. That's The Godfather. Number 8, I'll have what she's having. Did you remember that? That's When Harry Met Sally. Number 9, If You Build It, He Will Come. It's not Donald Trump on a wall. No, it's Field of Dreams. And number 10, Infamy, Infamy. They've all got it, Infamy. It was Frankie Howard, but in which film? Carry On Cleo is the answer. Which led us on to our bonus question, who starred in the most Carry On films? I can tell you there were 31 Carry On films in total, and this person was in 20 of them. But who was it? Who was she? Joan Sims is the correct answer. And if you got it right, you got yourself 10 big bonus points. And we move on to the answers to the final round. Out of tune, Alfie. I attempted to sing 10 songs. Did you work out what they were? We're leaving together, it's still a job there, but still it's a farewell, and maybe we'll come back to Earth, who could tell. Did you get it? Europe, the final countdown. 1 point for the singer or the group, and 1 point for for the song. Next up, we had I was never meant to cause you any sorrow, I never meant to cause you any pain. That's Prince, Purple Rain. Rhymes with pain. Number 3, and the stars don't mean nothing to me, they're a mirror. That's Mr. Rod Stewart. And I don't want to talk about it, which is how most people feel about my singing the next day. Number 4, Between You and Me, I could honestly say that things can only get better. That's Elton John. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Number 5 was You Should Know You're Falling Into Fiction and all of that malarkey. And that's Black Eyed Boy by Texas. Number 6, Maybe I'm Foolish. Human by Rag and Bone Man. Number 7, this hit, that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. It could only be one song with those lyrics. Uptown Funk, Bruno Mars or Mark Ronson featuring Bruno Mars, any of those. As long as you've got Uptown Funk and Bruno Mars in there somewhere, or Mark Ronson, you can have the point. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. But enough about me. The song was Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. Streets like a jungle, so call the police. Following the herd down to Greece. How did you get on? Did you write Girls Who Like Boys? Girls and Boys by Blur. And number 10, Coming Out of My Cage, I've been doing just fine. Coming out of my cage, I've been doing just fine. It's Mr. Brightside by The Killers. The football fans will have got that one. So there we go. You had 5 rounds. You had a potential of getting 100 points. Add them all up and work out how many you got. Okay. Hello to everybody who's watching this on recap, and if you are on Facebooky, you can tell us your team name and you can tell us your score in the comments section so we can see how you did. And if you're watching live, add them all up, work out your total out of 100, stick it in the comments section, and if you're watching on YouTube, then drop us a line at cheermeup.co.uk and tell us how you got on, how many points you got, what was your favourite round. Alright, because we aim to please. And with that, we'll be finishing bang on time, and I will say we will see you next Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock, where we will do it all again. Okay, it's time, it's not over till the fat lady picks up the sausage. So with that, where's it gone? It's moved. I've lost it. One last attempt. I've only just got these arms. I'm breaking them in for somebody else. Hey, that's it, folks. See you next week.